I would like to acknowledge that this video is being filmed on the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to their elders past and present, and extend that respect to any Aboriginal, Torres Strait Islander or First Nations people who may be watching this video today. Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is the Novelty Corner, and welcome to my April TBR. Or as it has become known in my head, if I get around to it, April TBR, because I have mood read the hell out of March and most of the rest of the year. So this is really more like suggestions than actual expectation of what I will read, but you know what, we're gonna go with it. I have different categories of books that I would like to try and read. Some of them are more just for me to keep reminding myself that I have them, that I want to get to them. Some of them are things that I do actively need to read, such as review copies by review dates and that sort of thing. And also I'm really enjoying a lot of the new releases that are coming out that I've been anticipating, because obviously I've been anticipating them. We're going to go through each of my categories. I'm going to tell you some books and hopefully they're going to appear sometime in the next month. So under review copies, you guys will have heard me talk about Demon Hunting with the Southern Sheriff by Lexi George and With Love from Rosebend by Naima Simone. These are two books that I have out on NetGalley. On top of that, I also have West Side Love Story by Priscilla Oliveras, which I'm really looking forward to actually. I've heard her talk on a couple of different podcasts and I've read one of her short stories, I think, and I'm very intrigued to try a full-length novel. And also Murder Most Actual by Alexis Hall, which was a Kobo original, but it's appeared on NetGalley, so I one-click requested that immediately and would like to read it. For my members, I did have a poll up on my community page, which was to choose between three books I was interested in rereading. They were A Lesson in Thorns by Sierra Simone, American Queen by Sierra Simone, and Wolfsong by TJ Klune. Very helpfully, the results by the time I was filming this video were 50-50 for both of these. So we'll see which one I get to. Possibly both of them. American Queen is a very, very steamy contemporary romance story. It is a MMF throuple romance throughout the course of the three books, and it is about the woman who ends up in a relationship with the President of the United States. I really loved this the first time I read it, and then I binge read the rest of the series, so I would like to go back and reread it. And also Wolfsong is just a favourite. I love this series to pieces, and it's been a while since I read the first book, and I would like to go back and read the series, so I will need to go back to the start. There will be a few buddy read type things happening as well, but there'll be announcement videos for those coming out later this month, so you will hear more about those at some point. The next group of books that I would like to read are part of my TBR Cart challenge, where I'm trying to read through all the physical books on my TBR. This month I have 4. We are up to the letters G and H in the alphabet, because I'm just going alphabetically. So for G, I have The Galaxy and the Ground Within by Becky Chambers. I've just been putting off reading this because I'm me, and I really need to read it because I adore Becky Chambers books. I also have Hollowpox by Jessica Townsend. I'm reading it mostly because it is an Australian middle grade fantasy series, but I do actually enjoy the books, and it's been a while since I read Morrigan Crow's story, so I should probably pick this up soon. And then I have 2 historicals. There is The Hellion's Waltz by Olivia Waite. This is a sapphic historical romance. And also How to Love a Duke in 10 Days by Kerrigan Byrne. This one is quite long, but I do like Kerrigan Byrne's historicals, so these will get read as well. In terms of my Kindle challenge this month, it's a little bit different. I'm actually going to cut to a video that has me using a spinner wheel to pick some books off my Kindle. So earlier in March, I asked people to fill in a Google form with some keywords. I ended up with about 17 responses, so I put all of those into a spinner wheel, and I have used it to spin and select 3 books potentially, because I didn't really get to any of the books from my Kindle challenge last month, so I'm just trying to keep this manageable. And if I get through those and I need other books, I might come back to the spinner wheel and use that. I'm going to cut to that footage and then I'll tell you the books that I selected. Okay, so you will have seen that I spun the words relentless, nice, and contemporary. So for the relentless prompt, I have picked Blaze by Suzanne Wright, which is the second book in the Dark and You series. I can't remember if that's a series title. But anyway, it's the second book. It is a paranormal romance with demons. And I've been meaning to pick up the second book. So we'll go with that one. For the prompt nice, I've gone with Careless Whispers by Cynthia Williams, which again is another book that I've had for a while, but I haven't picked up. I think the cover is nice. I don't know if the book itself is nice, but I think the cover is nice, so that's why that one got selected. For the contemporary prompt, I selected Engaging the Enemy by Reese Ryan, which is a book that I know was floating around some of the awards last year, and I have been very, very eager. I've heard good things about it and I just want to pick it up. The final section is on 2022 releases that I'm anticipating. So I'm really looking forward to The Wedding Crasher by Mia Sosa, The No Show by Beth O'Leary, Madman by Onley James, which is the next book in that particular series, which I'm looking forward to, Nightingale, which is the romance anthology that has been put together with proceeds going to the Ukraine, and also Kink Camp Hunted by A. Anders, who's Adriana Anders. And this one just appeared on my Kindle today. I'm very, very, very excited to read it. So those are the books that are on my radar for this month. I'm hoping I'll get through most of them, if I don't get sidetracked by mood reading, that is. In the comments, I would love to hear what you are planning on reading in April, or if you want to let me know that you're here but you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a star emoji down below. Otherwise, I hope that wherever you're in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everyone.